first volunteer is 37-year-old Richard from Sandhurst. Richard lives with his wife and 2 stepsons and is obsessed by the urge to organise, tidy and keep order.
As soon as that front door's shut, I'm hoovering, I'm cleaning, I'm tidying, I'm organising. You can see I'm angry doing this. I can't stop, I can't sit down, I can't be at peace until everything is as it should be. It is quite a stressful existence.
On top of running his own business, Richard spends 2 entire months of every year just cleaning and tidying his home, and it can impact on those close to him.
Mate, you've knocked your toilet roll off again.
Richard is definitely the most tidy person I've ever met.
I just need to make your bed, is that all right?
Yeah.
Thanks. I do have this obsession, but I don't think it's a bad thing.
This obsession with order isn't just limited to his home.
If I see a can that's there, I suppose, yeah, bring it to the front as just a habit, sometimes without knowing. Do you know what? Yeah, it looks better tidy, doesn't it? It has been a bit of a problem for me in the past, I won't lie. My previous wife, her family said I was proper OCD.
But, like Linda Dykes, Richard believes that his compulsion to clean should be passed on.
Messy people wind me up. Some people like living like slobs. Some people enjoy wallowing in filth like pigs. But I've got a special gift of bringing order to chaos, and I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it.
Richard is taking 4 days out of his obsessive cleaning routine to try and tackle this 100-year-old cottage.
Oh my goodness, someone actually lives here. Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm Richard. Good to come to your home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Nah.
64-year-old ex-antiques dealer Christopher is being forced to camp in his own home as it's been completely overwhelmed by 15 years' worth of clutter.
It's definitely happened by accident. It's just 15 years of gradually, slowly. So one day you wake up and you realise you haven't got a bedroom floor. There's a very nice, comfortable wing armchair, but it's not accessible at the moment. And this is my dining table. It's too embarrassing. I can't invite people back here. I think in the last 10 years, only 4 people have been into my house.
One of the few people invited into the mess and squalor is Christopher's good friend, Chalice.
Cannot go round to Christopher's house for a cup of tea or a sandwich because you'd probably end up dying with some kind of bacterial infection or disease.
Well, when I'm looking around here, really, I just despair. Where do you begin? I haven't got a clue. It's just ridiculous. And now is time for change, without a doubt.
But with Christopher's compulsive collecting so ingrained, it's not certain how much of Richard's advice he'll be able to take on board.
Wow. Show me around.
Well, these are the 2 reception rooms.
Yeah. I guess you don't do much receiving in there.
Well, of course I do. This is the room I've always used as a living room.
OK. You relax in here, do you? Where do you sit?
Well, this is a slight problem.
It's a small problem, isn't it?
Yeah. Is this what you were expecting?
It's probably worse than I was expecting.
I thought it might be.
Right, OK. Do you want to lead on? I guess kitchen's in there.
I think it's better if you go first.
All right, no problem. Yeah, that's fine. Wow. The house is in chaos.
This house isn't just cluttered, it hasn't been cleaned since Christopher moved in 15 years ago.
It's a functional kitchen, as you can see.
Christopher,
it's
very grimy.
Yes,
and
it is.
It's very cluttered.
Yeah.
And I don't see how you can actually cook or make any food in here.
You can't.
What do you live on?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Takeaway sandwiches.
Right, OK. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just utter disorder, chaos, clutter, and grime and dirt.
It is, it's filthy.
You need help.
It's absolutely
filthy.
You
need help.
I do indeed. You're the man to help me.
Well, let's hope so. This is like someone's just got a refuse tip took the roof off the house, emptied the whole thing in, put it back on, and that's it. It's really bad. It's bad. This is the bed you sleep in?
This is the bed.
Okay. So when you go to bed in the evening, do you clear the bed off, or do you just get in there and go to sleep?
Half of it.
Half of it. So
You don't
clear
need
it
the whole
over.
bed, so
Okay.
you can shove it across. Right, let's go down to the kitchen. Okay, you manage?
Yes. I'll follow you.
Okay.
Now that he's seen the whole house, Richard wants to share some of the strategies he uses to keep his own home spotlessly clean.
Christopher, I've put together some hints and tips about how to
Yeah.
stay on top of clutter, how to lead a tidier life. Beds. Let's talk about beds. I say make your bed every morning as soon as you get out of it. Make this a ritual, because a messy bed can make a room much messier than it actually is.
If I'm the only one there, it doesn't matter how tidy or untidy it is anyway.
Quick whiz round with the Hoover needs to take place at least once in the morning and once in the evening.
What?
Yeah, every day. This keeps the house looking
joking.
neat.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Let's talk about a fridge.
Why are
There's
you
your
going to get
fridge.
germs in the fridge when it's cold and it's supposed to keep things fresh?
But when stuff goes out of date, it spoils, it goes mouldy. And guess
Out of
what?
date things are not necessarily out of date. Like eggs last for a month in a fridge longer than the
Yeah.
shelf life on them. Do you throw everything away in your house when it's got?
I
absolutely
follow.
out of
I
date?
follow the guidelines on the sell by dates, use by dates.
Do you?
Yes.
They're very wasteful.
Bacteria.
State gets better the older it is.
I can see you're going to take a little bit of convincing.
No, you can tell me what you like. I can disagree with you,
Of course.
but I can also take on board what you're saying.
That's right, indeed.
And think that really I don't want to live your lifestyle.
His strategy involves firstly identifying items which Christopher is happy to throw away to make some room in the house.
If I wanted to throw that in a skip,
Yeah,
what would you say?
it's a useful turkey baster.
Maybe I picked the wrong thing. Okay, if I wanted to throw this in the skip,
What's that? No, I wouldn't let that go in the
you
skip.
wouldn't let that go. Right,
brand new, innit?
We're not doing too well at the moment.
No, purely because I like the design of it.
Okay, that's fine.
And it's a very handy thing. But there are other extension needs that could go in.
What about that?
Well, you're asking awkward questions about things that I use, aren't you?
Wrapping paper. Could that go?
No.
What about those jump leads over there? Could they go to a charity shop and help
Well,
somebody?
I need to get at them because my van won't start at the moment.
Okay. I'm picking just random stuff and you're telling me no, 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 no. So why don't you give me some examples of stuff that we could get rid of? Because I'm here to help you and I want to help you, but you've got to overcome
Yeah.
this, no, I'm going to hold on to it.
Hoarders often feel intense anxiety about discarding their belongings. So Richard's task is not straightforward.
You might have to be a bit harder on yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want that sheet of glass.
Right?
I do want these enamel signs.
What about this?
What's it made of? Yeah, this bit of wood can go. I
Right,
might
all
take-
these planks, go.
Yeah.
I can see your wall and your radiator
Yeah.
already. Brilliant.
With a small victory in hand, Richard's drafted in Christopher's friends to help and is focusing his attention on the living room and kitchen.
We've broken down the clutter into 4 categories: skip, charity shop, recycle and keep. And the whole idea is we're making it a more manageable task. So we're creating space and we're giving Christopher visibility of what he's got to manage at the end of it.
Christopher's friend, Chalice, one of only 4 people allowed into the house over the past 10 years, has come to lend a hand.
Chalice,
How you doing?
how are you?
You alright?
Christopher's fridge stopped working 2 years ago.
Are you ready for this?
Christ,
That's gross, isn't it?
that's gross. Oh, there's fish and chips in there.
There's everything in there.
I'm sure there's some airborne germs and diseases coming out of there. This is disgusting. Can we shut?
You don't want a sandwich, do you?
Richard and I are just at opposite ends in the scale of things of cleanliness, but I am too far opposite. I think he is too far the other way.
Right, ready?
Put it on the back, nothing's going to come out.
You're standing there giving me all the orders.
Yeah?
This is your disgusting fridge.
Yeah, I
I want
know.
you to help me. Come on. Here we go.
There we go. Bye-bye, fridge.
Christopher, come on. I'm not going to do this all by myself.
No.
This is your responsibility. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
You can help me.
Come on then.
It's like you're directing traffic. I want you to get stuck in. Come on.
Yes, come on.
He sees me a little bit as a bit of a skivvy. I think he thinks he's very clever that he's got me here to sort his house out. Well, no. He made the mess. He needs to sort it out.
Brilliant.
So 5% of the population suffer from compulsive hoarding, and it often affects people who already have a psychological disorder. In Wiltshire, order-obsessed Richard is working with Christopher. Taking a break from the clear-out, Richard has agreed to a beer down the pub.
I mean, I'd quite like to know about your education.
I would have gone to university, but my mum at the time was, well, she's a single parent. So what I actually had to do was go into the world of work. And I ended up working in a supermarket. I think that's where some of my skills were honed.
Packing shelves.
There's a lot of detail involved in that.
Yeah.
Involved
Yeah, I
in the
suppose,
tidying
yeah.
and the
Well,
making the shop look neat. I was very proud of my storage areas, very proud.
When you put tins on a shelf,
I know what you're going to say.
did you
yeah.
have them all facing the same
Well,
way?
do you know what? Yeah. And we had to do the whole shop. There was 2 of us, and that was our challenge every night before.
I see that as a bit of a waste of time. I think I come from a less tidy family than you, without a doubt.
I won't disagree with you.
But with regard to my house,
Yeah, how did that happen?
I'm a restorer of antiques, and I kept a lot of spare parts. Then my mother died 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and a lot of her stuff came into my house, filled up my living room, full of all this bric-a-brac-y
Yes.
stuff, and I don't really know what's in them.
Yes. So it was really an organic laziness plus an organic explosion of clutter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not that lazy.
In Wiltshire, Richard has been sorting out ex-antiques dealer Christopher's house for 3 days. With the living room now clear of clutter, he's pouring water onto the carpet to try and keep some of the dust inside the fibres.
Oh, here she comes. I seem to be doing a lot of the grafting here, Christopher.
Well, I'm not going down there, it's too dusty.
Now the carpet is up, Richard's ready to make a start on the cleaning, but Christopher's nowhere to be seen.
He's done a disappearing act. I think he's gone down the pub to have a sneaky pint. Not happy. We were just about to send out a search party.
No.
We thought you'd wandered off and got lost.
Not at all, no. I was just getting a bit sort of like, just wanted to sit down,
Yeah.
relax. I was getting a little bit, not stressed, because I don't do stress. I just needed to just sit down for, how long was I? Quarter of an hour?
Probably about 2 hours.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I might have been 20 minutes. I just wanted a little bit of time out, that's all. And his whole attitude towards life is the total opposite to mine. In fact, I've never met anybody like Richard before, I don't think, in my life. Or if I have, I've probably just dissed them. But a very interesting experience that we're going through. I'm much revived after having repaired to the pub for a pint.
Christopher's house has been cleaned for the first time in 15 years.
Well, wonders will never cease.
Yeah, I know.
My lord, Christopher, I can't believe you've actually got a mop in your hand. You're actually using it for something rather than cluttering up the place.
I think it needs a scrubbing brush. I want to try one of these.
Ah.
I think this is going to do it much better.
I'll mop, you scrub.
Now look, you see?
Well, that's perfect. You do that and then I'll come behind you with this.
Now then, run your mop over that bit.
Look at that. Oh, perfect.
See, that's the way to do it.
Right, you've only got another 47 to do. So this is something I never thought I'd see. Amazing.
Yeah, it's something I never thought I'd do.
It's brilliant.
With the clean-up finally finished, Christopher's friend Chalice is back to see the results.
Do you want to come and have a look?
Yes, I can't wait.
4 days ago, Christopher's rooms were barely visible beneath 15 years worth of clutter and dirt.
Oh my gosh.
Chalice is here.
Oh. God, isn't it clean?
Absolutely amazing.
Oh, it's fab, isn't it? God, you've got a floor.
Yeah,
I know.
You found that under all the dirt.
All your ornaments and stuff. It looks nice. It's not too much on the eye, is it?
Do you like it?
Yes, I like it, yeah. It looks like a living room. Let's have a look at the kitchen then. Oh my God!
It's taken 5 people, 4 days and 2 skips to clear 2 rooms and a hallway.
Look at this. Wow. How clean is that? That's amazing. Bloody hell. Clean fridge, nice new fridge.
Yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
Every day you've got to clean these worktops.
Absolutely agree, because it's a usable working kitchen now, which is what one wants. I love cooking, so...
It's all about maintaining what we've put in place. You have to, please, make sure that you clean regularly, hoover regularly, and it will keep the house in a proper standard.
I'm very appreciative.
Now I'm having a real proud moment. Back at the beginning, a lot of what I was telling him, I think he was fighting against because it was so opposite to the way he was living. He'll never be a minimalist, but yeah, if he can be a bit tidier, yeah, it's good.
They say that your character is formed by the time you're 7 years old. So can that be altered? I have no idea. Can you teach an old dog new tricks? I have absolutely no idea. We'll find out. I'm going to find out sometime.